Hi guys, so another week, another yoga flow, and I hope you've been enjoying the sun like I did. And I thought I'll want to be focusing on some core strength, so it's going to be a short but relatively intense yoga session. It is still hopefully for all levels, so I'm going to give some ideas for adjustments if you need to modify some poses, and otherwise just enjoy. So we're coming to the front of the mat as always, and just for warm up, because we're going to do a bit more intense shoulder and core work, we're going to rotate our shoulders first. So just see how it feels. Do some stretching in your chest. On the inhale, just bring the chest out, your shoulders back, and on the exhale, round your back. Very good. And now we're rotating our shoulders towards the back. So hands on your shoulders, rotate them back, and rotate them up front. Just a couple of rounds each time. Very good. Now inhale, bring your arms up. Slightly over arch, and exhale, just release from your hips. Inhale up once more, and exhale down. Inhale up, last one. Exhale down, and come up to a neutral position. So I hope your arms are fine. If you want, you can do a stretch across the side for the outer shoulder. Keep your shoulder down and either hook around your elbow or around your wrist if you want a longer lever as well. And then while you're standing here, you can focus on all four corners of your feet to really ground yourself and just become present in this moment. Switch sides. Nice. On the other side, now we're focusing on keeping our spine super straight, so like someone is pulling you up by your hair, and really stretching up. Very good. And release. Nice. So we're going into some sun salutations. So if you're not that much into balancing yet, you can keep your feet hips wide. If you're more advanced, you can also close your feet. Keep your hips adjusted properly, so don't arch just yet. Glutes engaged, bring your hands in front of your chest, and we're inhaling here and exhaling. Always maintaining a steady and calm breath through your nose. And inhale, raise your arms, look up, shoulders down, exhale. Slow bend from the hips, straight back, and down. You can keep your knees slightly bent if you're not warm yet. On the inhale, halfway lift. Hands pressing into the floor or into your chin. And on the exhale, step back into low lunge. Lower your knee, look up. And inhale, knee up again. Exhale, step it back into plank. Now, because we're working on core, we're already holding the planks a bit longer. So widen your shoulders, gaze slightly in front of your mat. Very good. And inhale, lower your knees. Exhale, bring your chest and chin down to the floor, keeping your glutes high towards the sky. And inhale, flat on the floor. Chest pulls up, chin facing the ceiling if possible. And exhale, look down, push up if you want via your knees. And back into down dogs, hips high, engage your thighs, straighten your legs if possible. And inhale, roll forward, take the right foot in between your hands. Lower your knee, look up. And exhale, step front. Do another fold. And inhale, straight back, arms front. Come up. And exhale, hands down. Inhale and exhale here. And inhale, hands up. We're doing second side. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back. Knee down, look up. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, back into plank, stay in plank. And see how that feels. Press, really spread your fingers wide. Press into all the knuckles. That kind of lifts a bit of the weight off the wrist itself. Very good. And inhale, knees down. Exhale, chest and chin down. Inhale, cobra pose. And exhale, push up. And back into down dog. And inhale, come front. Step the left leg in between. Knee down, look up. And exhale, step front. And inhale, come up. Exhale, hands in front of the chest. Inhale and exhale here. Inhale, hands up. Look up. If you want, you can take a slight arch in the upper back. And exhale, fall down. If you look front, you can keep your upper back engaged to build some more muscle. And inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, step back into a low lunge. Knee down, looking up. And inhaling up, plant your hands. Exhale, step back into plank and hold. And engage your glutes, stretch your legs, engage them as well. And inhale, knees down. Exhale, chest and chin down. Inhale, cobra. Engage your glutes, press your feet into the ground. Look up. Exhale, look down, push up. And back into down dog. And inhale, roll front. Take your right foot as far as you can. Don't worry if you don't get between your hands. Knee down, look up. And exhale, step front. Fold. Inhale, stay back, come up. And exhale, hands down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot into low lunge. Knee down, look up. Inhale, knee up. Plant your hands. Step into plank and hold. And inhale, knees down. Exhale, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra pose. Pull your elbows in here as well. And exhale, downward facing dog. And inhale, left foot front. Look up. If you need a cushion underneath your pillow, feel free to do so. And exhale, step front. Inhale, come up. And exhale, hands down. One more round. Inhale and exhale here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot back. Look up, knee down. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, plank, hold. You can also either do a low plank or do plank on your knees if that's easier. And inhale, knees down. Exhale, chest and chin down. Inhale, cobra pose. And exhale, push back into down dog. Inhale, roll forward, step your right foot front. Knee down, look up. And look front, step front, fold forward, and inhale, come up, exhale, hands down, inhale and exhale here, inhale, hands up, exhale, fold forward, last one very intentionally, inhale, halfway raise, really focus on elongating your spine here, suck your belly in, exhale, bend your knee slightly, step the left foot back, lower your knee, really drop into that hip flexor and look up. And inhale, lift your knee, plant your hands, look front, step back into a plank, hold this here, and knees down, inhale, exhale, just into down, inhale, lower down, lift up, and exhale, push up and back into down dog. Don't worry if your heels are not touching the ground, you can also walk the dog here. Very good. So from here, to build our core strength, we're coming back front to our plank and going into our first side plank. So you're turning towards the left side and raising your right hand. If that's too much weight, you can go on your knees or also here on your elbow. And then you can also decide if you want your feet stacked or next to each other. So I prefer them stacked, but that's going to place more weight on the lower foot. So you can also separate them. And then hold it here. If you want, look up, turn your torso open and hold. For more advanced people, you can also lift your upper leg to challenge your balance. Hold for 2 more breaths. And exhale. Come back to center. Maybe shake the other hand. Very good. Switch sides. So inhale to the right side. Stack your feet or not. Look up. And if you want, lift the other leg up. And take 2 deep breaths here. Focus on engaging the whole core. And exhale, release. Very good. From here we're pushing back into down dog to release. So, just doing a slight twist from here. You can take a wider stance with your feet, maybe bring them in a bit more closely to your hands and place your left hand more in the middle of your mat. Release your right hand if that's possible, if your shoulder can maintain that, and then grab on the outer edge of your left knee or shin, or even down to your ankle if you want, and then we're twisting on the exhale towards the left. So that's going to get your back involved, your upper back and your shoulders. And hold for 2 more breaths. And release. We're switching sides, so place the right hand in the middle and take the left one on the outside of your right foot or ankle, and inhale on the exhale, twist. So turn your torso open towards the side, keeping your hips stacked or like parallel to the ground as they were before, and hold. 2 more breaths. and release. Bring them back to down dog, maybe shake them out. Widen your stance if you want. Hold this shortly. And roll front into plank. Bring your right foot front. Very good, to low lunge. From here, we are dropping our left heel to the floor, taking a left hand and drawing a big circle on the inhale up to warrior two. Very good. So we are first of all going as deep as we can with the right knee in the bend, keeping our left leg straight, feet anchored down, hips aligned downwards, so don't arch, so bring it forward, basically your hips. Arms pulling out. So we're doing a side angle position from here. So either you're lowering your elbow on your knee and bringing your left biceps towards your ear, and then look front. So this is a side stretch. If you want to make it more intense for your core, on the next inhale, you're bringing up your right hand as well, and holding this for 2 breaths. And exhale, release. Right arm down, bring it up, back into warrior one. And on the next inhale, bring the upper body forward. And exhale, fold it back, so left hand on left knee or on shin. And right hand facing towards the back. Really stretching the other side of your torso. Looking up towards the right hand if you want. Good. And inhale, come back out of it into warrior two. But now you should start feeling your thighs as well. Good. So one last for your core. You're stretching both your legs. You're in a triangle starter position. From here, on the inhale, same as we did before, bringing our core front. On the exhale, we're lowering our hand just right underneath our shoulder. No need to go down further. Just keep your hip open like they were before. And then on the inhale, bringing your left hand up and looking up. You should really feel this in your outer hips. If you have issues with hypermobility in your knees, keep your right knee slightly bent to engage the muscle and not lean into the joint as much. So just figure out a point that's more beneficial for you. So from here you can look up if it's not too much strain on your neck. And then on the next inhale, you raise your bottom arm and bring it close to your ear and hold this for 2 breaths. And inhale and exhale, release. Come down into a low lunge. Very good. And inhale here, look forward. Exhale, step it back into plank and push back into down dog. Take a shorter stance. So down dog can also be used as a resting position because it's very stable. When you engage your thighs, you're working your hamstrings, but the rest is pretty secure once you build up the necessary shoulder strength. And relax your head. Your gaze just should be lazily focused between your feet. Very good. On the next inhale, we'll roll forward into plank again. Take our left foot in between our hands. Drop our right heel to the side. And on the inhale, take our right arm off the mat. Big circle. Warrior Two. Maybe adjust your pants and drop lower into that 90-degree angle in the front. Keep your shoulders down, fingers pulling out, right leg engaged and stretched. Very good. From here, we're going into side angle, so we're lowering our elbow on the knee, bringing our biceps towards our ear and really stretching the side, twisting open our torso and holding this. And then if you want, on the next inhale, you bring your bottom arm up towards your ear and hold this for 2 breaths. You should be feeling it by now. And exhale, release. Inhale, come up. Stretch right away, stretch core forward. And exhale, reverse the warrior into warrior two. Sink down in your front knee. Look towards the back hand. Keep your right knee engaged. And inhale. Bring it out into warrior two. Stretch both legs. Hold this here. Another inhale. Pull forward. Keep your torso pointed towards the side. And exhale, lower your hand down on your shin. Inhale, bring your right hand up. Drop your right shoulder into your back. And look up. Twist open the side. You should be feeling it here. Also in your inner thighs. Hold this. If you get cramps or any pain in your neck, look down or look front in a neutral position. But it's mostly beneficial if you look up, because then you're challenging your bells as well. On the next inhale, we'll bring our arm towards our ear as well. So inhale, arm up. Stay engaged in your upper body. And hold 2 more. And inhale. And exhale, look down, bend your knee. Come into a low lunge. Lift your back heel, inhale. And exhale, step it back into plank. Very good. Now inhale, knees down. And exhale, come down on your belly. Very good. So just for one last, because for me core is not just abs, core is the entire core. So abs and back area. So we're doing one more back. Going into Sphinx. If you want, go back on your mat. So place your elbows underneath your shoulders. Palms facing down. And now you're pressing down and pulling your hands back. So shoulders back and down. You should feel it between your shoulder blades. Really magnetize your hips down to the floor as well. You can open your legs a bit if that's more comfortable. You should feel your mid and upper back. And look forward. You're basically pulling the sternum front, out front. This does not look like anything, but it gets very intense. And hold for 2 more breaths. And exhale. Slowly lower down, maybe head to the side on your hands. And see how that feels. So, and on the next inhale, prop yourself up again. just use your left hand. Bring your hand inward so it's almost parallel to you, your forearm, because you're just using one hand. And now you're bringing your right ankle in, taking your right hand towards your foot. Not sure if you can see it on the video. Yeah, very good. And then placing it on your foot, keeping your thighs almost parallel to each other. And then exhale, bring your heel towards your glutes, look front. So this is a very intense thigh stretch. It's called a frog, so it's a half frog at the moment. From here, if you're very close already, if you don't feel a thing, you can try turning your hand on your foot so that your fingers are facing front. And that really intensifies it, and it's also a good shoulder stretch for the front of the shoulders. And then relax. Hold for 2 breaths. And exhale. Release the foot. Switch sides, switch the arm. Take your left hand back towards your left foot. And exhale. Bring it into your glute. If you want, turn. Yeah, the hand turning requires a bit of practice. So don't worry if you don't get that just yet. And look front. If it's too much on your toes, because sometimes they're not used to the pressure, just grab your ankles and place the weight on your ankle. That might be easier. And then look front and hold for 2 breaths. And exhale. Release. Place your hands under your shoulders. Push up into tabletop. Slightly back into child's pose. Just around our backs. And come back up into tabletop. And make your way to a seated position. Just one last core engagement pose, and then we are going into relaxing. And as you can see, I am warm as well. So we're doing bow pose. I've done this a couple of times, but you are grounding yourself when you're sitting bones. Bringing your knees and feet together, straightening your chest, broadening your shoulders, bringing them down. And then from here, you're leaning back about 45 degrees, maybe not even as much, and lifting your feet. And you can either keep your shins parallel to the floor, or you can stretch them out but still maintain this 90-degree angle. And then you bring your hands parallel to the floor. Try not to close them in. Keep your chest wide and just bring your hands front. Look towards your toes and hold. Go for at least 5 breaths. You might feel this in your thighs as well. That's the hip flexor. That's kind of challenging you. And 2 more breaths. 1 more inhale, and then on the exhale, slowly lowering down on the floor. Relax here. And on the inhale, bring your both knees in to your chest. Wrap your hands around your shins. And on the exhale, squeeze them in around yourself like an egg. Maybe roll from side to side to massage the back muscles a bit. Very good. One last squeeze. And exhale into Shavasana. Stay for as long as you want. Let your feet fall out to the sides. Really get comfortable. And focus on your breath. come back to your body. Slowly start moving your hands and feet. And then when you're ready, bring your hands above your head, close your feet. Make yourself super long. And turn towards one side. And use both hands to sit up. This is important that you don't sit up too fast, because you never know how low your blood pressure drops during Shavasana. So you don't want to just fall back down when you're sitting up after you practice. So if you want, you can still close your eyes, bring your hands together, raise your chest on the inhale, and on the exhale, bow down from your hips, round your back. And inhale, come up, and Namasté. So I hope you liked it. I'm going to keep doing these once a week. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with Wednesdays. Let me know how you like the Wednesday, or if you like them to be on a weekend. And yeah, let me know about any commentaries. And I'm still looking for new yoga gear, so if you have any kind of brands that you are favoring, let me know. Yeah, otherwise enjoy your night, guys. Bye.